Hello my dears, and you join me in Stigberg van Thundercock, my MG ZT190, on Sunday morning at a time that I would quite frankly describe, as uncomfortably early. It's not stupidly early. Indeed, for many people, they would probably consider this late. But for me, with my lifestyle and work, it's uncomfortably early. Good lad, Stiggy. Oh, I've got a bit of fuel. That's a bonus. And I am off to the Yard of Dreams for lunch with a man called Tom and a man called Mustard. Right, let's put that on auto. 7.5 degrees, which is balmy compared to what it has been, and that's balmy with an L, not with an R. But you knew that, didn't you? You're such clever people. You've got an incredible combined wisdom. Now, I am having one of my particularly skint weekends. So the idea of taking Stigberg is a bit silly, really. But this is like an extra trip. Obviously I don't normally go to the yard of a Sunday. And I've got to go to work tonight. And it's all going to be a bit rushed. And I'm a bit stupid, so I wanted to make an occasion of it and have a bit of a treat. And taking Stigberg is a bit of a treat. So that's what I'm doing. I'm hoping that by the time I get there, a little red automatic car will have sold and I'll have some money to put fuel in to get back home. So, fingers crossed on that one. But there we are, 7.5 degrees, there's no ice, there's no snow. I'm off for lunch. I think I've remembered everything that I need. So, and hopefully, being a Sunday, the roads will be emptier than usual and I can make jolly good progress. Past the pub, here we go. Strap in, my darlings. Ooh. Well, that's the first bit of good news. My delay at the traffic lights was about 30 seconds. That's a good start. Working on a Sunday, chaps. My goodness me. There's the car to be going out for a Sunday jolly in, isn't it? Nice Bentley. I am going to be pressing on wherever possible today. There's a little bit of sun peeking through, although pretty black, really. Black, like the colour of the lining of my heart. Yeah, maybe I should do more stuff on a Sunday morning. The roads are lovely and empty. I'm going to have a good go at being the fastest car on the road today. Not often I do that, but I have my moments. I seem to have caught up with some traffic. I might need to put my overtaking trousers on. Well, this is rather frustrating. I'm stuck doing a steady 40 behind a little convoy of 3 cars headed by a private hire vehicle. And there's been oncoming traffic at all of the times when I really didn't want there to be oncoming traffic. What a shame, otherwise I could be flying along here this morning. Oh, dear God. There was an entire continent lost in that pothole. Bloody hellfire. When will we spot the first lamb of the season? Have a guess. Have a guess in the comments below. Put down a date when you think I will see the first lamb of the new season. God, that's lovely. Here we are, Sparrow Pit. Okay, here we come to dove holes. And the important thing, they're all turning right. We don't want to get stuck behind any of these dawdlers on the hayfield road, so obviously I've got no way of knowing if that's the way they're going to go, but it'd be quite handy to get past the buggers. For fuck's sake, we're now doing 30 on a de-restricted road. Fucking hell. Right, let's hope none of these are turning left. And I'm going to have a blast up the inside. Is that... oh, pissing out. Oh, dear. Oh, they're all deciding to go left. Maybe they're going to Aldi. Or Lidl. Or whatever it is. Oh, no, it isn't Aldi. That's it. Turn right. Go to Aldi, you dozy. Goodbye. Oh, good boy. Right, you've pissed off. Right, so we've just got this Seat. Now, in fairness, this is one that I've been directly behind. He's had traffic in front of him. So he may be as frustrated as I am. He might be an out-and-out speed merchant. We could be okay. Right then, matey, I need you. Oh, hello. Oh, look at those swans there. Can you see them? Oh, they're having a high old time. Are they swans or geese? I think they're swans. Right, Mr. Seat Leon, thank you. Don't turn right. I need you not to turn right. Go on, keep going. Don't turn right. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Now then. Oh, look at that old Transit Mark, whatever it is. And if that's a 3 litre, 73, 973. Right, now we can start having some fun. Okay, the fun was a little bit short-lived. Right, that's an unfortunate place to break down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on your right, the Freelander of broken dreams. Bless it. Actually a bit of snow left just up on the left there. Have a look. Tractor. There he is. Good morning, Jesus. Light in it. You join me here at the yard of eternal damnation, where we can see Tom Turbot is doing some jiggery pokery with some blocks of wood. And if we move inside the lockup of mislaid pants, we can see another Tom and
Hello.
Captain Mustard and a boot full of crap.
But I love it. I do love it.
You love it, so you need to buy it.
It's the 1.9 diesel, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so that means you could like
You were still attached under it.
What a friend we have in Jesus, even though he's slightly
down
camp.
the thing then, isn't it?
He's more moist than you'd imagine. What with being the Son of God and shit. What a friend we have in Jesus. How does it feel being the Son of God?
Oh, it feels great actually.
Does it?
You think you're
How much pocket money do you get?
50 pence?
And what time do you have to go to bed?
10:30 usually.
Oh, that's not bad.
But often I stay up a bit later and manage to get away with it because I'm a cheeky boy.
Ah, right. Hello, my lovelies. And you join me in the back of a Rover 25 where I am incredibly cramped because not only am I shoved in the back, I'm shoved in the back of a car where the seats are shoved all the way back.
Not shoved all the way back.
And
I think it is. I felt like a bit of a roller coaster ride then when you turned off. Oh, it's stuck. I'm afraid it's stuck. Now it might be unstuck.
well, not
If
to
he was
worry.
in the back, he wouldn't be trying to make things easy for you.
I'd be sick if I was in the back because I'm car sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For some unknown reason, I'm car sick only when in the back of the car.
Is that because you can't look out the front as easy?
Well, that's convenient, isn't it, my lovelies?
It is very convenient. It means there's always someone relegated to the back that isn't me, which is fantastic for my self-esteem.
I reckon that's just an idea you had when you was a lot younger and you thought, I'm going to make sure I ride shotgun every time.
See,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was
See.
thinking it sounded like a ruse.
The one time I actually went in the back of one of my dad's cars, it was in a Vauxhall Cavalier. We were going to, you know, them like ball pools that kids go to. And I sat in the back, begrudgingly sat in the back. And when we went round a roundabout, I opened the back door to be sick and it threw up all around this roundabout with my head hanging out the window. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was just being sick around this roundabout. And then I became banned from the rear seat.
Oh gosh, nice close up there.
Oh, potential perp.
Hey,
Oh, that wasn't bad actually. I'm going to go early. I'm going to take that one.
right. Yeah. So, do you happen to know that he's a highly religious man?
No.
Let's get right in my face again. He's a pretend highly religious man.
I'm not a pretend
You're
highly
not
religious
pretend.
man. I'm an ordained minister, for goodness sake. How is that pretend?
It just doesn't fit with the rest of you, does it?
Why? Why does it not fit the rest of me? Why can I not be a chosen one? Why can I not give my life to the service of the Lord? Answer me that, hairy ass. Go on,
Sorry, Tom.
go on, all mouth and trousers.
I am actually feeling a bit.
Let's have it.
I've invited you to come along to for this ordeal.
It's fine.
You're the one making it an ordeal.
He's just asking a question.
He's just being judgmental, the camp hairy. God.
Look,
You know,
I brought my wheel.
I'll be honest with you.
Was that for this seat?
Oh,
Sometimes
This one now?
I think you deserve to be crucified.
do you?
Why does your phone keep going off like that?
Because it's not doing anything. It's just on standby.
So it just decides to turn itself off?
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't stand for that.
It figures that nothing's going on. So let's just go off.
But what about if something really interesting happened and you wanted just to be able to crack it off? Are they gay?
Well, one of them's got a ladder.
The one with the umbrella, he's got a very gay walk. Right. Time to get home and get back to work. And it's a bit... Let's stick some side lights on. It's all a bit later than planned. It's now 25 to 3, darlings. So it's going to be a bit tight. And I hope I can get back without having to stop for fuel. Well, I think it's going to be tight, to be honest. But we'll see how we get on. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Time check. It is 3 o'clock, maybe 1 minute past. And I could really do with being home for 4 o'clock. So that gives me an hour to do this last bit. And the fuel situation is going to be touch and go. Coming up 3:15, so that gives us 45 minutes. Fuel, oh shit, fuel is not looking good. Just over the 1/8 of a tank, but experience tells me, oh, here we go. See, it's stunning coming this way. Experience tells me that the gauge really will plummet from there. I don't have time for fuel. Mind you, that was going uphill. The gauge might become a little bit more generous looking as we point downwards. See, it's as we come round here you get the vista that, look at that. And then even more so around the next bend. Gosh, I love this road. Fantastic. Tosser. Time check, just coming up on half past 3. Can I get home in half an hour from here? And can I get home on the amount of petrol I have left in the tank? These questions and possibly some others will be answered in the next 30 minutes or so. Sit rep, the fuel light is on and we are in the last 1/8 of a tinkety tank. Okay, one final sit rep. It is just gone 5 to 4. Fuel lights on, but I'm not completely empty. And I need a poo. By which I don't mean like I need somebody to present me with a turd. I would like to have my bowels open. Not like cut open. I'd like to drop the kids off at the pool, basically, and happily I'm going to have time to do exactly that. Quickly get changed, and then very much bugger off to work. Starting to feel a bit tired as well now, just hitting that point. I'll hit it even harder driving to work. I always do. And then at some point during the evening I'll get a second wind. Now, on the right here is where the ignition cars and coffee were. I don't know what's going on with the site, but there's a load of supercars parked outside and in the building, so I don't know who's there now, or what it is, or what it's going to be. I might have a wander around in the week, just out of sheer nosiness. And the storm is nowhere near as bad as one feared it might have been. It's 10 degrees, so not cold at all really. Oh, and not sure if it made it onto film, but the Hyundai Amica has been sold, which is handy because I can afford to take the 45 to the yard tomorrow now and pay for an MOT. Oh, that's handy, look. I can park up here behind Nicky Nunu's van. It means I don't have to walk as far. Happy days. Right, catch you in a bit. Okay, it is now around 20 minutes later. I've had an enormous poo. And I am now in Sheeson, about to head off to work. Gosh, it's non-stop carnival action today, is it not, my lovelies? Okay, off we go. Now, I think it was 10 degrees Stigbert was telling me it was. Feels colder than that, but I guess that's the wind chill. And there's Dick-a-Dum-Dum, and we're going to be jumping into him tomorrow for tomorrow's trip to the yard and Dick-a-Dum-Dum's date with the MOT inspector. Storm's starting to kick in a bit now, isn't it? But doesn't seem like a named storm at the moment. There's a bit of wind and there's a bit of rain. I wouldn't call this a storm. Maybe that's going to hit overnight or tomorrow. We shall see. Here we go again. Okay, you join me on the way home, and it's a bit stormy. It's a bit stormy. There was me. Oh, you're on the wonk. I've seen a few bits on Facebook saying, well, it doesn't seem like much of a storm to me. Well, tens of thousands of people have lost power, and I am not unaffected, I can report, in a couple of ways. One, our sign, our great big banner sign over the front of the restaurant, has been blown off the wall, well, half off the wall. The metal is all bent back. And the door of the old outhouse in the backyard has blown onto Miss Boo and caused a bit of light damage, so that's not great. And I think the winds are probably going to get worse before they get better, but as I understand it, they're going to peak like tonight. So although it's going to be wet and blustery tomorrow, I don't think I'll have any difficulties getting Dick-a-Dum-Dum to the yard. And I'll tell you what, I am knackered. All they've said at work tonight is how tired I look these days. Oh, and of course when I get home tonight, I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to get the daily diary done, because I won't have time to do it in the morning. I'm going to have a bottle of wine, something to eat, and off to bed, not too late and not too drunk. That's the order of the day, I think. This is feeling like a real Peak District storm now. Goodness me, batten down the hatches tonight. Get in, get some work done, and then get tucked up for the night. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you got through tonight safe and warm and with a full stomach. Take great care of yourselves. Much love from me. I'll see you next time. Oh, but you, bosh.